Nick Cannon Mornings on Power 106. It is that time for up close and personal conversations. Yes, close conversations with people that I admire, people that I look up to, people that are fixtures in the game that are doing major things. And this brother is all of the above. And he brought his young princess with him, Truth and Trae Tha Truth. What's good, sir?
What's up, man?
Man, good to see you, man. It's a family right here, honestly. And she gonna be running the buttons the whole time. She wants to push the button on the microphone.
With a mute button. Is,
it's on and popping. Man, how you been?
I'm blessed, man. You know, I just put my new album out, so
new project.
We out here on the road doing what
with the family. Tell me about bringing Truth out. I mean, obviously we know you got other children and kids, but this is the newest addition to the Truth family. Truth,
the newest and the only female of mine.
Oh, wow! So she gonna be overly spoiled.
Yeah. So Truth actually live in L.A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what's been going on? You know, I've been trying to push the album, but I was in between. You know, I get her once a month.
Oh, right.
So I was in between trying to get my time in, put an album out. So it was either I had to make a decision, and my first mind was just to push the album back because, you know, my kid's going to be priority. But the label was like, man, we got to go and hit go.
And, you know, that's how you provide for your kids right there. See, a lot of people don't understand. I mean, myself being a single father and understanding that it's so funny. 'Cause she like, I'm going to keep pushing this button. But sometimes we have to make those tough decisions with being able to, you know, put work before our families or simultaneously. And to see you like this, man, this is quite the example. and she got the toys and everything, but that says a lot, man. Like that you really do care.
Well, you know, the crazy thing was first and foremost the album it came in second. It's like, look, I'm finna do my daddy time, and then clearly she managed everything right now.
Right.
So maybe let's retry that and give us some cookies.
He said we're gonna bring her the noisy toys and everything.
Yeah. So what happened is, I was like, man, if I'm gonna promote the album, it's just gonna have to go with me spending time with my kids.
That's smart,
when
man.
I went to New York, I took her and my youngest son, baby Houston, and every interview she was in it.
Yeah, and she's the star of the interview. She done took over this one as well. How old is she?
One.
Yeah. You won? She's like, yeah. She's like, I got my goldfish now. I'm good. I'm settled in. So let's talk about this album a little bit. Just based off of, she's clearly a fan. Well, why is this one different from any other Trae Tha Truth project?
I think, man, just at a point in life where I was at, I was just going through a lot of things, and I felt like, you know how you be to a boiling point and you just got to let it out.
Yeah.
I think that's the point where I got to, and, you know, some people may walk out and just yell. Some may take it out on the bags or people or whatever, and I just felt like at the point where I was at, I just need to let it out. You know, I was going back and forth to court, trying to deal with custody for my daughter, then Nip passed.
Right.
I was just dealing with so much stuff. I was just like, I just need to let it out, and that's how I can express myself, because I don't really sit and talk to people about my problems.
Right.
When I go in there, I'm able to do what I do.
And it's like you actually did a song, a powerful song about your relationship with Nipsey Hussle. And we're one of the first to kind of step out and do that, and it was moving, man. So, you know, this album and like all of your music is really truthful, but I feel like this one you went to different levels and emotionally kind of allowed yourself to be vulnerable.
Yeah, and
not just the gangster that we hear about.
Yeah, because I was telling someone that, because I've been doing so many interviews, I was telling them, I say, the thing is, I always had a different type of mystique about me, so that's what real people in. But believe it or not, the fact that I'm actually opening up more and they understand, like, man, he human just like us, and bro, man, I'm going through that same situation right now.
Yeah.
It made people resonate with me way more. So through this album, the fact of me allowing them in, I guess I hate the word vulnerable. But as far as me letting them in,
honest,
as far
truthful.
as me being open and you know, letting them in that chapter, they appreciate it more.
Yeah,
and it's actually helping a lot of people, man.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard about Trae Tha Truth, the street cat,
They always gonna hear that first.
Before I actually even heard the music, and I actually respected your moves and the things that I heard. And then when we got a chance to meet and chop it up, I was like, wow, this is a real genuine brother who's not really from, who's definitely really from it and not just a street cat, but really a man of the community. So much so that you have your own holiday in Houston. And
got two.
It's two. How you get
And
two holidays? Martin Luther King only got one, and you got two.
Yeah, two. I got two in the key to the city. And it was funny, this past Trae Day, the mail was like, there's no other award or nothing else we really can
give you.
So the only thing we got now is probably put a street or a park in your name.
Hey, as they should, because you have your Trae Day weekend. I've been several times. I get a goldfish, Truth. Thank you. And then you've reached out to your community and even brothers like me in times of need when there was the hurricane and different relief.
Step up with me, man. That's
man, and we would be in the community. We would be in the slums, going through it, delivering mattresses, cleaning up the area. And people don't really think of somebody, when you hear of a street cat who has his own holiday, who has his own weekend for the community, when there is a disaster in the community, to really step up and take the shirt off of your back, money out of your pocket, and actually build your community. What made you tap into that type of energy?
I think, man, I just know what it is to feel like you on your own. I know what it is to feel like you're at rock bottom and you really don't have nobody to rely on. You don't have anybody that you can even look to for assistance. And I used to hate that feeling coming up. And I always told myself if I ever got on, I'm going to be somebody that they can lean on, or somebody, even if it's just a conversation, that'll help them get through that moment. You know what I'm saying? To keep pushing to the next moment that they may have. And it started, man, decades ago.
Yeah.
I always been that person with the heart, and then I ended up having my own holiday for the past 11 years. So once I ended up getting my holiday, it was supposed to be a day to celebrate me. I only took it in overdrive and made it a day to celebrate for the city.
Man, it's a beautiful thing.
But now it transpired past the city, because now when disasters hit everywhere,
they call and Trae Tha Truth.
But I'm pulling,
pull the trucks up.
Yeah, I be pulling up. You know, I was there for Florida.
Yeah.
I was there for Carolina. So, you know, when they reach out, I go. If I'm able, I'm always going to go.
There's a calling over your life, a true purpose, and you are walking in your authority. It's really dope. But I would have to bring this up, on the contrary, a lot of people don't necessarily respect that and what you've really done, and actually even come against you for reasons. You haven't had the best relationship with radio. And one of the reasons why, I feel like you my brother, and I wanted to give you this opportunity on my platform, because in the past, there have been some things where you were actually banned.
No, that's not in the past. I've been banned worldwide for 10 years, and it's still banned. Yeah.
And it started in your city, really over, so.
Something that I had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
So, long story short, so I can sum it up quickly, it was at a Trae Day event. I believe it was me, Rick Ross, Rocco, Bun B, I believe Gotti. It was so many of us out there. They came to support me. And what happened was the event was over. Everything's beautiful. All the kids had fun. And at the end of the events, people still hang out. So as we gone back to the hotel, I get a call saying that a fight broke out and a shooting happened.
Right.
Which nobody got killed. I believe a few people got grazed, but instantly, media-wise, the first thing you think is, man, the news finna try and eat me alive.
Right.
But they actually were supportive. So to end up hearing on the only urban radio station, make it seem like it's my people or my following. It was just
and they called it like everybody. The only person that stepped out and kind of gave a negative report of was the radio station, and kind of wanted to blame you directly, opposed to whoever may have caused the violence on the peaceful day.
Yeah, I believe what happened was the crazy thing is they was part of the event, but I guess it was the kind of clear the smoke of them. So
to get it off of them, they wanted to make it more and put the blame on you, opposed to everybody just stepping up and saying this is what we really need to do and take responsibility. Yeah, the only person who actually called in the process of it was Bun. So Bun called him, Bun like, man,
I hear what y'all saying, but I don't like what y'all doing with Trae because I was there. That was a beautiful event.
Right.
And this ain't a way to paint the picture to the people who don't know Trae. The first thing they're going to think is, oh, I'm never going to none of his events.
Right. And it's a positive community event.
Yeah, and it's like, so dealing with that, they played the interview. What I did, it was live. We argued. They kept running it back. So now it's like, I feel like y'all really picking, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I get it, it's getting ratings and everybody tuned in, but that ain't cool to do that. So
they tearing you down for their entertainment.
Right, and you know
we supposed to all be one.
Yeah, and that was their turf. And what I ended up doing was the one who was at me the most on the morning show. I ended up calling her fat ass.
Right.
I don't even know if bleep that out, but I ended up calling her that, and that's all I did.
Right.
And from there, I've been banned worldwide. And
it's interesting because that makes me want to tap into something that's real in the culture that we are currently in when this cancel culture, or when the Me Too movement, or a lot of these things, we have to deal with each other in a more sensitive way than before. And for someone like yourself, who even the name, when you hear it, is intimidating. You know what I mean? And your reputation and all this stuff. So, but you have feelings just like anyone else, and just that there's a disagreement, and yourself, and whether it's the station or the program director, is there ever a way to make amends? Is there ever a way to be the bigger man?
I was just gonna say, I'm at a point in my life, man. So, of course, you know, we had a lawsuit going on. So
right,
the lawsuit was only going on, like a lot of people were like, oh, so he's suing him because he wanted his record played. But
right.
We had a lawsuit going on because what happened is, for a minute, they were the only station in the city.
Right.
So as far as to our genre.
And you're a real fixture in Houston, and you need to have radio to really do all of the good work that you do.
But not even just that. The crazy part was, it got to a point where anybody who aligned themselves with me, it would affect you.
Yeah.
And so
you couldn't even come to the city and do the Trae Day event. They wouldn't let you come to the station. They
wouldn't let me come to. I still did Trae Day because I did that. But what happened was,
but the people who would come in to visit you, who made it was a tough. Even for someone like myself, it was tough to be like, oh man, I want to go to the station while I'm here. I want to go.
So what they did is they just had people in a lot of uncomfortable situations, and to where I was kind of alienated as far as in the industry in the city, because it's like, hey, y'all know if you deal with him, they ain't gonna deal with y'all. So it got to the point where it was just me on my own. So that's when you start seeing a lot of more people from out of town coming in like, well, that's wrong what they doing to Trae. We gonna come support them. And they even tried them here and there, but you know, some people stood up as for what they believe in. Like, man, look, what y'all need me to do, I do for y'all, but you can't tell me I'm not allowed to be cool with this man.
Right.
So then you had that. You had companies. You know, I remember one time we had the Dub Car Show. I was one of the headliners, and they're advertiser for them. So the Dub Car Show had to call me, and they were like, well, you know, we've been dealing with you for years, but this shit we can't, like, we got to take you off the show.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that spiraled into that going to where, even if you notice, you never heard me talking about shopping deals or anything. I never even attempted, because now all the labels spook. If we end up aligning ourselves with Trae, whatever artists we have that's not big, that's coming up, it's a chance we could be blocking them.
Right. You
know, I got my little brother do music. He ain't got nothing to do with what I got going on. But
right.
He never gets to get played on radio or in the clubs. You know, they have radio, and most of the radio jocks are the club DJs. So it was just a whole all around. So me and T.I. would be on tour. Any 2 ways we would hit cities where their company was at.
Their affiliates would be.
I would have to stay either on the tour bus or stay at the hotel while they go do their thing.
So it was a real thing. It was really a ban across the entire country.
Recently, you know, even Bun helped me during a hurricane, and I don't know if it was just random, but the support that he usually get, he didn't get.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I salute him, because he's seen the bigger picture. The bigger picture was we were out trying to help people.
We was out there together, man.
Right, and that's why anytime he ever called, I'm always gonna be there. It don't matter when it is or what it is, because it's just a different type feeling when you can find a few people that genuinely. It's messed up. Yeah, it's messed up to feel like you're on your own all the time, bro.
Facts. Especially with so much hard work in front of you.
So fast forward real fast. We got the lawsuit going, and the lawsuit is only for really everything that I'm stripped of, everything I was blocked from. It's not here I got bad blood, none of that. It's just for the last 10 years, I've been having to find my own ways to eat the things that I'm capable of doing.
They preventing you from providing for your family.
Yep, not only for my family. If you prevent me from providing for my family, you also prevent me from providing for the community and helping other people, because the little things can help me assist so many others, because you see me helping, Lord knows, yeah.
So is there any way to reconcile this?
Well, right now, where I'm at now, and I feel like I'm leaving it in God's hands, the judge didn't get reelected, who was over the case.
Right.
This first time he didn't make it back to the bench, so him being spiteful, all the cases on his desk was just threw to the side.
Wow,
so now it's like, do I want to go through the appeal phase or just keep it moving? And I feel like where I'm at now, I'm at a lot more peace. You know, even with putting the album Exhale, I was just getting a lot of stuff off of my chest. But my kids put me at ease a lot more, and so many people. The higher
frequency, just focusing
so many
on
people
positive.
in the community just uplift me, you know, because they'll stand with me at any given time. So it's like, for that, I'm just going to focus and put my energy into just trying to help who I can and who accept the help. So as far as me, I ain't got no bad blood, man. I'm going to keep it pushing. And whatever God got in store is how it's going to go.
Man, we definitely got to say we support you here at Nick Cannon Mornings.
Definitely.
Power 106.
If you didn't, you would be fired right now for having me on
here. No, I'm just saying in a real way, man. Just I've seen you do the work on an authentic and organic level. I seen you connect with your community. I seen the love that you have. I seen the lives that you change and inspire, man. And we do this each and every morning on our show. We highlight individuals in the community that are making the world a better place, one good deed at a time. We call them our high-frequency flyers or our power players. And we give them a power player card. And I said, you be the first person, I'm going to give your player card to you right here in person, man, because the black card, it's a privilege to rock with somebody and to be aligned with somebody who really cares about his community and cares about his people, man. So,
family,
man,
bro.
Come on, it's love all day. Trae Tha Truth. This is a close conversation, up close and personal. Album XL out right now. But you know, as much as we family, we friends, I can't let you go without, you see I got the vest on. I got to shoot from the hip. We got the fire and squad questions. I got some questions for you randomly off the top. You answer them however you want to answer them. Okay. And, you know, it ain't no pressure. Ain't no interrogation. Just seeing how real you are. First question off top all the time. Loved or feared?
Love.
All right. You can attest to that in a real way. Now, speaking of fear, what's Trae Tha Truth's biggest fear?
Man. Not being here for my kids and those who need me.
It's real right there. Now, lighten it up a little bit. Favorite restaurant?
I got a lot of them. You gonna give me top 5?
Go ahead. Top 5 restaurant.
Top 5. Do it need to be in Houston or need to be
wherever, all over.
Since we're in L.A., Simply Wholesome is
okay. Facts. Yeah.
In Houston, you got Turkey Leg Hut.
Okay. Turkey Leg Hut. I got to pull up to the Turkey Leg Hut.
Yeah, in Houston, you got the Breakfast Club.
Right.
I believe you can never go wrong. Oh, it's a restaurant in Houston called Rupor.
Okay.
I eat there all the time.
Right.
And I guess I'm going to go and still keep it Texas and say Papa Do's.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to say Papa Do's.
Yeah.
All right. Best piece of advice you've ever received?
Man, never take anything for granted, man. You know, I used to, of course, like even when I got banned, I hit rock bottom. I lost everything.
Right.
From money to friends, family, everything. And I got to a point even then, you know, I was feeling like it was real, real rough. But then imagine me stepping out to go help somebody else, and
right,
they don't know where their next meal gonna come from, or if they may even make it to see tomorrow. So I just start learning to still be appreciative for what I do got.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
take nothing for granted, bro.
So what's the worst piece of advice Trae Tha Truth has ever received?
Don't let pride cancel you.
Right.
Pride and egos cancel you.
Yeah.
A lot of people jump in them situations and they'll crash themselves out trying to prove something. And all the while,
trying to be the big man, letting that ego jump out there.
Yeah, it's not always, I done been that tough guy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even with me, we put ourselves in situations that even if we don't put ourselves at risk, we put people around us at risk. So we got to think more than just ourselves. So if it makes sense, you got to stand for what you believe. But if it's just you dry having the pride and ego, you gotta overlook it at some point.
There it is. We always ask this: if you're on an island by yourself, you only could take 3 things with you. What you taking?
Man, my kids. Man, that's.
You got 2 more.
Yeah. Well, would my kids and family be considered one, or we would say?
Yeah, we'll give you that as one.
My kids and family is one. The utensils I need to survive. So that can be
that's
food
smart.
And home or whatever. And just probably the blessings from up above, because I know with that I'll be able to.
There it is. He didn't even say the third one wasn't even physical.
Yeah, I done been that dude, David versus Goliath. You got to think, even standing up against a radio station, a corporation as big as they are, you have people who have #1 hits that fade away.
Facts.
If they don't have another one.
Yep.
I've been banned 10 years, and I'm just as relevant now as I was then.
There it is. Talk that talk. Speaking of even being relevant, we didn't even touch on you. You got your own cartoon.
Yeah, definitely. Man, y'all hear me and see me on air. I'm putting Nick on the spot. Nick, we need to go take this and get a deal. I don't know why Adult Swim slept on it.
Yo.
And they don't understand.
It's
how could
fire
you sleep
too.
on it when you have every movie star, every entertainer, athlete, you have everybody across the country.
If they want to go see the cartoon right now, how can somebody check it out?
Right now, it's actually not up. I'm finna get ready to start probably sending it out on YouTube, because I was
about to say you had it up for a while, and people are loving it.
Yeah, so right now I took it down just to shop it, but we need to off air.
It's
but
hilarious.
Y'all put the pressure.
Yeah,
put
he
the
always
pressure
applying
on
the pressure, but yo, it's quality, man.
So I'm hoping even a Adult Swim, a Comedy Central, or Netflix, and then everybody lately been really telling me YouTube.
Yeah, that's where it is.
So
Netflix, YouTube, those are the spots. And then to make a cartoon, because we asked these questions in the Fire Squad, like growing up, what was your favorite cartoon?
Man, I don't know. You asked me TV shows, that'd be something different.
All right, TV shows, we'll give you that.
Man, Martin the Fresh Prince.
Yeah. See,
Shout out to Martin too.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Childhood celebrity crush. Growing up.
Man.
Lisa Bonet.
No, salute to her. But,
He's like, nah, what? Halle Berry.
I was just gonna say Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Halle Berry, definitely.
That was all of us. We was all trying to dream about the queen in that one. Favorite cuss word?
Nigga. It's just a reaction. Like, it could be good.
It could be
bad.
anything.
It could be like, nigga.
That's
nigga?
the answer to every question. Nigga.
Like, nigga for real? Nigga. Yeah. So that's a habit.
There it is. And lastly,
funny story though, because I said so much. I was in Mississippi, and I was in I forgot what town I was, but the policeman was being kind of racist.
Right.
And he almost hit me. So I'm walking through the mall, and everybody following me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people. I walk outside, and I guess because there's so many people, they frustrated. But he almost hit me with his car. I'm like, damn, my nigga. He jumped out the car. I'm not your nigga. So
he's like, that was a term of endearment.
That's how much habit that I have saying it. It don't even register who I'm saying it to.
Hey, well, we would say finally, the best word that describes Trae Tha Truth is what? The truth?
The truth, and genuine and transparent. Because I'm always going to be that mean. I'm going to tell you what it is regardless if you like it or if you don't.
Whether they ban you or not.
And whether if it's good or bad. It just got to be honest.
There it is. Trae Tha Truth, up close and personal conversations, man. Appreciate all that you do.
For sure.
It's love. Nick Cannon Mornings. Let's go.